Hi, I'm Tinny from Mini Bull Design, and it's the end of the day. I built everything today to bring all the orders right up to date, so there isn't anything on the books now that hasn't been filled, that I haven't built for. Except maybe one set of 10 centimeter legs for a Moodoo, which just came in just before came in after I got done building, so I can build that tomorrow. But other than that, we're all caught up. There's a little bit of stock in the store because I went in all the nooks and crannies and gathered everything up everywhere, and anything that I had I put in the store. And slowly the inventory will come back up as I build. I suspect what's going to happen is, as I build and fill out certain areas, when I go to the next area, I'm sure the first area is going to sell out again. So I can either run back and refill that and then try to go build some more, or I can just leave it and build in the other area and then go back. It's going to be kind of a roving thing because I certainly can't keep all the areas up to date with product. It'll just have to be a hodgepodge, mishmash, here and there thing. That's just like I've got too many different products. Now, another thing I wanted to say was I'm getting the Bud Light bottles from people, and I really appreciate it. I think I've got enough for now, but another 100 I could probably do that. Okay, now see the bottom of these Bud Light bottles? See what they look like? Okay, if you go to the Mountain Dew bottles or the Pepsi bottles, the bottoms look like that. See how concave that bottom is? Okay, I cannot use this bottle. Don't send me this bottle. I can't use it. It's of no use to me at all. I only want the ones with the flat bottom. This one right here, Bud Light. Come in red, green, blue, but they've got the flat bottom. So don't send me any of these. Nobody has yet, but a gentleman just emailed me and said he had, I don't know, 40 of them, something like that, and these are no good to me, so I don't want them. I had to hunt around quite a while to find this, and while I was hunting around, I found some different stuff. I found a roll of the tubing for the old Voodoo 1. I found some wick. That's great big huge wick. I think I used to use in the Voodoos. It's like 3/8 wick. And I found this. Haven't seen one of them for a while. I remember back, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago, maybe not that long, I really can't tell. I was making the Snow Peak 600 and the wide mouth pot lids, and we started making them out of mainly out of the Venom lid, and we had the big eye on the lid, and also the Bud Light. I don't know, 3 or 4 different kinds. I sold a gazillion of them. But in the end, I don't sell them anymore because, let's face it, folks, anything that bends that easy, you don't want that in your pack. Jump. That's the reason why I updated to a more modern alloy that will hold up. Lids can get abused pretty bad, especially if they're on the top of a pot and there's a load on them. So I don't build anything anymore that won't hold up. If it's tongue-in-cheek ridiculous, a lot like the Elite. The Elite, don't get me wrong, is a really good stove, but we both know you got to be really careful with it. If you put it in your pack and it's not inside of something, it could get damaged very easily. And I don't like building that kind of stuff. I probably will build some more Elites once things slow down, but it's just such a delicate stove. I don't know. I know there's a lot of people that like it. I know that. I've gotten a lot of mail from people asking me to build Elites, and I'll get back to it eventually, but not for a while. Okay, what else did I want to say? I will be tomorrow starting out building stock for the store, and keep your eyes open. This stuff will slowly build up as we get going. I have got a few custom orders I've got to do in the morning. I've got one custom order that's just a real tough one. I'll probably do that first, and then I'll build for the store. It won't be that long before I get a pretty good inventory built back up and get going. And personally, I'll be a lot happier because if you remember, if you cult members remember, I started out at one time when I was in soda cans, and I said, I was inundated with soda can orders. I mean, just inundated. Had 3 lathes running, had Sue cutting pieces. It was nuts. And I said every day when I got to $150, I was going to stop. I wasn't going to build anymore, and that was my absolute limit for any one day. Well, I've got a lot better equipment now, and the stoves cost a lot more, but I'm still going to set a limit of 300 a day. Once I get to 300, I'll stop. If I want to build any more after that, it's fine, but that's my point where I'm a free man every day. Like I said, if I want to build more than that, fine, but once I get to 300, if I want, I can just check the lights off and leave. I think that's the way I'm going to go, because setting that as a goal, that's not that big a deal. I can be done by noontime every day doing that, no problem. Maybe even earlier than that, depending on what I'm building. You know, if I was building BIOS, that would only be $20 a piece. That would be, it'd only be 15 BIOS. Well, I think Zelf will tell you that wouldn't take that long to do. So anyway, that's where I'm going to set the limit, and I'm going to try to have a little more free time and enjoy myself, because this store thing has really been getting me down. But I think I've got a handle on it now, and it'll work out for everybody in the long run. So remember, don't send me any of these. I want these. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. You guys are asking for the link to that stove that had the copper tubing on it. I'll put it right at the end of this video in the title, not the title, but at the notes at the end. I'll put the link up. You'll have to probably put it in manual, but it's not that long a link. And I know that stove has been around for a really long time, but when you see this video, you'll see the guy took it to a whole new level. It's a really nice stove. I'm considering trying to build something like that. I'm Tinny from Mini Bull Design. Get out and hike. Take a friend. Enjoy the great outdoors. Try to spend some time playing with your alcohol stoves. Cook a meal out on the picnic table, or if you get a chance, go hiking. Try to spend some time in your hammock. They're a fun rig. Try to have a really great day. Bye-bye.